Hi, and welcome back to the next installment of our playthrough with Survival Fountain of Youth. So where we are is we just got back from Copper Island. We paid a short visit outside of the midday sun so that we didn't get the overheating condition. And we picked up the all-important termites from the termite mound so that we could make this thing here, treated formic acid, because that will give us, that will treat overheating. Because without that, we had no treatment, but now we do have it. We discovered when we got back that we did have, we brought a strong branch with us from the Copper Island, but we need this thing, copper tank, so we have to go get some copper. No choice there. What else? I moved a few things around here and I expanded the dryer here so that we can now dry three things. So finished, take. So let me see, dried meat spoils in 216 days, but when it's in here, it doubles to 432. Salted lard, we've got food 23, chance of indigestion 3%. Okay, so we've got our food stocks beginning to increase. I made a bunch of salt, so do we have anything to put on to... No, we don't. There's nothing left to dry. And a bunch of this chamomile juice, which cures indigestion just in case one of these 3% chances trips there. So that's basically it. What else? I did notice that we were able to upgrade our boat again. So we just go E and upgrade. We can upgrade to a solid canoe now, which I think gives us a better bed. So I've got the all the mats in here. So let's do that, but we have to repair it first, because we can only upgrade boats that are fully repaired. So upgrade, place resources, and build. Okay, so level 6 crafting. So now we've got a better bed. I think the storage is the same. Yes, it is. Alright. So anything else? I think that's about it. The treated formic acid stuff here, this is going to be able to give us a temporary fix against the overheating condition that we are going to get at Copper Island. But what we really need is the leather armor, because once we've got the leather clothing, or not armor, but leather clothing, then we'll have full-time overheating protection of 100%. So that's why we have to go get the copper to upgrade this so that we can make the leather. And so what have we got on us? I'm carrying 2 split logs, 2 liana rope, and 4 small sticks, because one of the things, we don't have a base at Copper Island at the moment. We don't have a dock or anything there. So one of the things that we're going to want to make when we get there is, so that we are not restricted by our carry weight, we're going to want to make a cart, which is this thing here. So we're carrying the goods to make a cart as soon as we get there. So anything else? I don't think so. So let's head off to Copper Island. Just take a drink before we get there. I may actually... It doesn't rain in Copper Island, so let's see, just drink that. So I'm going to take some extra water just in case. Done. So we have our stone hammer. We're going to want to make a dock there, so we're going to want 3 builder toolkits, a bunch of medicine, some ship repair kits in case we need it, obsidian spear in case our iron one breaks. We've still got 29 on it, but we are going to be using it quite a bit there because of the tegus, which we will see when we get there. But I think we're ready, and I think we can take off. So F, M, top icon. So we don't have a dock yet, so we can only go to this standard place right here, kind of the default entry point into Copper Island, and let's go. And here we are in the Buffalo region again. So this is kind of the default arrival point before we make a dock, and you've got Santa Maria ahead there on the left, but we want to head this way off to Copper Island again. A little bit of a hike, so I'll see you once we get closer. Coming in on the island now. So ahead of us is where we parked the first time we arrived here. We went up to that cartographer tree there, did some mapping and got all of the termites that we needed for the formic acid. But I'm going to go around to the other side of the island here. There are 3 copper mines on this island, so all we're going to do today is just get one of them. Each of them is defended by a cat. So that's where we parked on our first visit. That's, I guess, closer to one of the mines, but if we park on the other side of the island here, that's closer to 2 of them. As mentioned, we're only going to do one today, but so I'm coming around to this side of the island, and this is where we are going to build a base as well. I guess it doesn't really matter where you build a base, but this seems like as good a place as any because it's closest to 2 of the copper mines, which we're going to want to go back to every now and then. Let me see. It's coming into nighttime. Now, we don't actually mind doing this in the daytime anymore, so what I'm going to do is go sleep. I'm not going to sleep on the island because actually we could do because it doesn't really matter. Let's just disengage and go E. And let's just sleep through to the morning here. So let's do that. Bed, E. So it's going to be 10 hours. Okay. So let's get back to the helm, F. Let's get back to the island. I could have done that on the island because it was during the night time, so it's I wouldn't have got heat stroke anyway. All right. So first thing we're going to do is crafting. We are going to make machines. We're going to make ourselves a cart. That's E, place resources, build. All right. Now this thing up here, this is going to be the first tegu we come across. They basically rush you at quite quickly as well. There's another one there. Buffalo in the distance. So you can often pick these off with a bow. I can't see him though. So this one's on us. Okay. So this dropped a bone and some animal fat, neither of which we're interested in. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Alright. Missed. Get our arrows back. 18. Yeah, the shadows are getting in the way because normally you can pick off the tegus, but I can't see them right now. There are also spiders. Here, there he is. Okay. Oh, got the timing wrong there. So he's only dropping a bone and animal fat as well, because what we really want is the tegu hides. But anyway, let's get in there. Tree bark, okay. So there's going to be a lot of tegus, so we just have to battle our way through them. Another one here. I'm not sure if we can sneak past him. He's on our left there. Yeah, we could. But we have to get through this guy as well. The dive bombing incoming. Yeah, we took 4 attacks. That red thing, that red glow, it was introduced in the last update. It's pretty kind of off-putting in a way. I'm not used to it yet. But anyway, where are we? Let's grab our cart. And just head over here. So we're going to have to be fighting Tegu all the way here. Squeeze through here. There's 2 there, which, can we get them with a bow? Possibly. I think spear is probably more reliable here. Assuming we get the timing right. So what's he got? Meat, lard, and a bone. Okay. So no tegu hides. Alright. Because what you can do with the tegu hides, you can make water containers, which are even bigger than, well, a lot bigger than the current ones we've got, the bamboo ones. So as we can see, there are a few points of interest around here, which we're not going to deal with today. We want to go and get some copper. Let's take care of this guy. More tegus. I don't remember seeing these glow as much as that previously. But let's get rid of these guys anyway. Where are they? There he is. Oh, 2 of them. Alright, they've both seen us, so we can't bow them. That's 1. So still no tegu hides. There's 1, finally. Just check our spear. Where is that now? 20. Alright, so we're going to be getting through that quite quickly. Is it enough to last us? I think so. But where we want to go if we want to follow the story is up here. And we get to this broken sextant here. So you need a copper ingot to repair that, which we don't have. It's the need sextant. So we need the sextant to be able to read this. We aren't able to repair it until we get a copper ingot. So there's nothing here of interest other than we know we need to come back with the copper ingot. Okay. So let's grab our cart. We can just disengage there. So we've got a camp here. Let's just do a quick search around. There are actually a few workstations that we could pick up and take back to our base once we have made it. Like the primitive bed of leaves we could take this. Bunch of stones and stuff. We could take this and we could take the drying rack. Yeah, a bunch of useful stuff here. So this will give us a tendon thread. I'm not going to do it now, but worth knowing. So we got a book. The Book of Washerwomen. Alright, we'll read that later, find out what it does. And another book. And a cutscene.
The storm took the lives of many members of the San Cristobal crew, including the captain. But the ship reached the final destination of the expedition. Instead of the island, the sailors found an impassable chain of rocks and dangerous currents. They called it the Bimini Belt. After unsuccessful attempts to pass the Bimini Belt, the ship was badly damaged and in need of urgent repairs. First mate Fernan, who had become the new leader, decided to stop near one of the large islands. Fernan organized the construction of a temporary camp there in order to find resources to repair the San Cristobal, as well as to search for other survivors who could be on the islands nearby. A few days later, the survivors arrived themselves. Juan Ponce de Leon was accompanied by sailors from the Santa Maria. Once again, the commander encouraged his comrades in the success of the expedition. During the assembly, Fernand showed pieces of copper ore that had been found on the island. If enough copper could be found, it would be possible to repair the San Cristobal and continue the expedition. The crew decided to go in search of copper ore deposits. The next morning, Fernand Delgado and Juan Ponce de Leon, as the most experienced explorers, left the camp.
Alright, so that's the end of the cutscene. So it tells us there's copper here, basically, which we kind of knew already. What does this give us? Just sticks. Map of Copper Island. So this basically tells us where to go for copper. Okay. It's just going to give us sticks again. So let's head off and grab ourselves some copper. So first thing we're going to want to do is get rid of this guy. Another Tegu. And yet another one. So no skins, got one off of him. Did we get our arrows? Yes, we did. Okay. Onwards. Let's see, where do we want to go? So the entrance to one of the places with the copper mines is kind of, you see that thing up on the hill there? You turn left there and you go inside, and the other one is kind of up there on the right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go up here, because this gives us an aerial view of both of the places with the copper. So that's one there. And if we go into sneak, we may be able to see the cat. There's a Tegu. There's a bunch of them down there. Sometimes there he is. Sometimes the cat sees us. So let's just see if we can nail him. Oh, he moved. He turned just as we... Okay, so we got him. So let's just do some mapping here first. So there's one cat there. There's the other jaguar. So now we can come over here. So note that we now have, look in the top left there, we have the overheating, slight overheating. So that's where we can start to take our medicines, which we will do. Slight overheating disappeared. Okay. Once we've got one of these copper mines, then we will... Here's the other cat. Let's see if we can get him. Yep. So damage neck critical. That means he's going to die. All right. So let's get back to our cart. I don't think either of the cats come up here. Actually, it's just going to crouch, see if we can get some of these tegus out of the way. Is that the cat there? Oh yeah, he sees us though. It's one down. So he sees us too. Something's hunting us here. What is it? don't think it's that. I don't know what it is. It's probably a tegu somewhere. I was wondering if it was the cat. Alright, he's actually dead. So we can actually go in there now. Oops. Yeah, I can hear a tegu somewhere. So that's what the battle music is all about. So there should be a few things here in our way. What's that? Pile of scrap. Let's just go and clean this place out. There should be a tegu down here on our right, one on our left. Let's go deal with them. There he is. Oh, too soon. Another tegu hide. Check the spear. How much? 17. We're good. So let's see a snake. So what is this? Long sticks. Alright, so there should be another tegu here. And is there a bird? There he is. See if we can get the timing right this time. And another again. Deal with the snake. Right, are we clear? Tegu down, cat down. Yep, we're good. Alright, so we can get in now and get at the copper. So is that the cat there? Yes. Did we get our arrow back? 14. It's 15. Oh yeah, we lost some arrows in the other. Yeah, we can find them later. That's okay. Well, we didn't lose them. They're just in the other place. So what's he going to give us? Jaguar tendons. Obsidian knife's dead. So we're going to have to repair it. And I left that in the boat. Okay, I'm just going to have to run to the boat and come back with some stuff. And back at our cart. And I did remember to bring the obsidian because just as I was leaving the boat, I realized, oops, we actually needed to repair our knife. So let's do that. So now the cat. I don't remember a use for jaguar tendons, but I'm going to take them just in case. These two items are just for decoration. So I'm just going to leave them for now. 3 bones, we don't necessarily need any bones, although I wouldn't mind making a bone knife, to be honest. Because that way we don't have to keep burning through the obsidian. I'm going to take some meat as well, so harvest. It's getting dark. So if we just head over here, I'm just going to do some mining and then go to sleep. Because the mining is going to knacker us out. And then we can sleep through to morning. May 14 copper, nice. So if we go F, we need 140 on our pickaxe, which we do not have. So let's 40 claps it out. Let's go there. That means I think that we need to repair. So let's I think if we disassemble this, we get the long handle back, confirm. And then all we have to do is remake it. Blueprints, use a regular workbench. Ouch. Oh, but not for this one. Good. Chance of injury 11%. Yeah, we can live with that. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so now let's go see if we can get all 10. We're going to be one short, so we're going to have to do that again. But we don't have the energy to do too many, so I'm just going to do that and then sleep. Alright, let's place our portable bed. Oops. What we wanted to do there was place. Alright, see you in the morning. Okay, here we are bright and early in the morning. So I had to sleep like 14 hours, and that drained our thirst. So we have to drink. Do that. And let's get the rest of the copper, which we can't do because we can do 7 of them. Let's do that. Oh, that is very overweight. So we have to do the same thing again with the pickaxe. Disassemble, confirm. Go to the long handle, blueprints, stone pickaxe, craft, done. And that's our last piece of copper. So it looks like the cart is full. So let's just have a quick look around here to see what else we can pick up before we leave. What way do we got? 23. So we can pick up a few things. And we have nightfall. I'm just going to sleep through so that we have more energy, but also we can do this in daytime. So I'll be back in the morning. And here we are in the morning. So do we have any water left? Just a little bit. Yeah, that's enough to get home with. All right, let's have a look around. So this is going to give us pieces of cactus, which we don't necessarily need right now, because it's really abundant here. I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to pick that up. Don't really need to pick that up. Some bamboo over there. What about this one? That gave us aloe leaf, blueprints. Oh, that gives us a herbal mask, or rather the ability to make one. We're not going to need that until we get to Iron Island. Oh, we've got a survival point, so that was another. Let's just take these. So I heard a snake. So I'm guessing this guy just respawned. Now, did the other cat die? No, we didn't. We didn't get a critical hit on him. We could go over and do that one as well, but I think what we probably want to do now is head back home and see what we can do with all the copper that we've got. Meantime, let's just see what this tree gives us here. There are a lot of stones hanging around as well. So this is big branches we'll take in. That puts us way overweight again. And this can't take any more. So I think we have to go there. So, alright, we don't necessarily need the bamboo, so let's head back to the boat. And here we are back at home. Now I looked at what we could do with everything we brought back from Copper Island. And if we just go into crafting, and then we go into machines, the two that look like were a goer was the smelter down here, which is going to be used to convert the copper into ingots, one assumes. Now primitive forge, we can't do that because we have to discover a few things. Clay brick and a clay mold for crossbows. So to do that, there's our clay brick there, and the kiln here, there's our clay mold for crossbows. So I'm guessing we're going to have to make 2 of those. Now once this is made, I'm guessing it may, because if we could just go back to machines again, then we've got the smelter, but we've also got the charcoal pile. which takes 3 pieces of clay. So I did have to go back to Copper Island, and I had to raid all of the termite mounds there to get the copper we needed to do this, but we can now go ahead and complete these 2 things. Alright, so that's our smelter done. The smelter doesn't need coal, and this thing produces coal. But we have to put sticks in there. Okay. Let's just get a bunch of sticks. So, slots, crafting, place. So this will make 5 coal, but we have to ignite it. So let's just get a torch and do that. Just equip. Light it there. Ignite. So this will now give us 5 coal in 8 hours. And then we can fuel this, and we can start to... I put all the copper in here, except for it wouldn't take more than 13. That's why there's one on top. Then we can start to convert the copper into copper ingots. And once we've got the copper ingots, then it's going to open up a bunch of other blueprints. But we want to make this thing as well, which is the primitive forge. So we need to make these 2 things. Let's get some clay. Alright, firstly we need some of these things. So place, work. Then we need clay mold. So we're going to have to ignite that. I think we could ignite it here. Yes. So I'm guessing 41 minutes. That means we haven't got enough fuel on there. So let's just add another stick. So the clay mold for crossbows will be done in 34 minutes. So we don't need anything more from there. So we just need to wait for this to finish, which is going to be 7 hours now. So we'll be back once that has finished and we can start to get our copper ingots going. Our clay mold for crossbows is now done. So if we take that, we can extinguish this. And to make, let me see, machines, to make the primitive forge, we just need a clay brick. So we just need one of those, place, work. So 2 new blueprints unlocked. Go back to the clay brick. There's our primitive forge and place. Ooh, that's big. Let's see. Well, I guess it will fit here. Yeah, that is a big boy, isn't it? Alright, but we do have room for it. We're going to have to move all this around at some point. But, place resources. So we just need 1 big stone. 4 split logs. Okay, let's go get this. It's 2 split logs. We still have the saw? No, we don't. So we want 1 wide leaf as well. 1 of those. 2 more split logs. Everything done. Got enough hammer and build. 3 hours. Alright, and there is our primitive forge, which we can now... So this takes coal as well. So upgrade, going to be... The upgrade's for iron, so we don't need that. So crafting, no blueprints found. So I'm guessing that we need Oh, this is then finished in 8 minutes. So I'm guessing once we've got an iron ingot, then it's going to open up the blueprints here. So 3 minutes, and then we'll get some more coal going. It's 10 sticks, isn't it? Alright, add, get another 10 going. Takes another 8 hours. Fire's got 4 days in it, no problem. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of copper. R to add fuel. No suitable fire starter. That's because we need that. Ignite. Add 2 pieces of copper place. And we have to wait 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay, let's do that. Copper is now ready. So if we take the ingot, 14 new blueprints. So let's have a look. Well, firstly, let's get a couple more on. Because we're going to have to convert all of these into ingots. 1 hour 25, fire is 1 hour 32. Perfect. So what blueprints do we have? Copper saw, copper hammer, copper pickaxe, copper needles, copper shovel, copper crossbow bolts. Great trap. But the one we really want is here, because remember the whole point of doing all this was to get this upgraded for our leather gear. And to do that, we need a copper tank. What we need to do is crafting copper tank. We need 2. So once this is finished, that'll be our second copper ingot. Then we can get our copper tank made. Then we can get this upgraded because we have everything we need now. We'll have the copper tank. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. All right. So I'm going to do all that off camera because then we should be able to make our leather gear, our leather clothing. So I'm going to end the episode here, and I hope to see you next time. By which time I'm hoping we'll have leather clothing. So I hope to see you then.